I'm Capri, and this is my website on data mining. I used Google Sites to create and edit this site privately, and I made it public once I was finished. I stored it in my Google Drive, and I could edit it anywhere, anytime, because it's stored in Google's cloud servers. Data mining is the process of finding patterns and models in large databases, or simply finding new knowledge. Data mining can be done as part of a job or just for fun, because data mining is a creative process. This banner and the animation were made on Pixlr and EasyGIF websites. In Pixlr, I created multiple layers and then flattened the layers to create the background in this logo. Using a drawing tool, I drew this pickaxe. The banner is a combination of my logo with a marble image as a background and a layer of text on the top, and also my logo. The animation was made on EasyGIF.com with my logo, my pickaxe, and my pickaxe drawing and a portrait of myself. Google Sites uses built-in tools to embed these images rather than coding with HTML and CSS. Indicate the name of the innovation and provide a clear description of its intended purpose, such as the problem it solved, the opportunity the innovation created, or the discovery the innovation made possible. The purpose of data mining is to extract new information so that it can be interpreted later. It might surprise you just how many applications data mining can have. Technologically, data mining can help the public check if government is functioning fairly. Using a large database, like a public database of criminal records, anyone can use data mining to find patterns in the data, such as the graph to the left. The graph shows most incarcerated women are poor. The information could be interpreted further to find if this trend is valid in a larger scope. Digitized health records have allowed data mining to find patterns and similarities between patients and geographic locations. This data shows a positive trend in preventative services where Hep B was reported, and this knowledge could help doctors diagnose and treat patients with Hep B. Environmentally, data mining can identify negative trends for endangered populations, which can help intervene and prevent extinctions. Explain a benefit or harmful effect of the innovation. Data mining can help identify and predict things in order to prevent disaster such as a disease. But these benefits come with risks. The act of data mining in big data can threaten large populations. The graph to the left indicates or shows that there is a lot of personal data from sites like Facebook, and that has accumulated exponentially compared to data from finance and business. This web-based data is often personal information that is used to market and advertise, and the data gathered from those advertisements is also used to create a stronger model. The amount of data compiled on one person is huge, so the risk of that data being in the hands of large corporations is also huge. Indicate one field other than computer science this innovation has impacted or has the potential to impact, and describe it. Criminal justice has evolved with data mining and catching criminals decades later. Cold cases are able to be opened and solved by using large DNA databases of digitized DNA and fingerprint data to find trends in fingerprints in the DNA. Finding a match used to take trial and error, but data mining can identify these patterns quickly and accurately. This results in many criminals being caught and convicted decades later, and allows the wrongly convicted to be exonerated. This is an image of showing the digital data from a fingerprint. Here is my video, which I did on a Canon camcorder, edited with Adobe After Effects and YouTube Editor, and ultimately uploaded to YouTube. Below it is a Google form including questions about what data mining is and its importance to people. This is embedded. Both of these are embedded using a tool that's built in on Google Sites.
Data mining important for government?
Yes. Officials use data mining trends to determine who and where to send a political mailer. Using these trends, they can make predictions and send a mailer to a more relevant population.
Give me an example of data mining. Is this sector?
Data mining that finds a trend that most new home buyers recently married could help a broker decide who she might want to advertise her listings to.
Data mining a positive innovation?
Data mining allows societies to make educated predictions, which could help people. But corporations can use that same data to help themselves and help consumers.
Doc attitude, trying to find a trend in hobby money and voting outcomes of officials.
Google Doc found that 98% of senators taking money from pharmaceutical companies voted for cutting Medicaid.
I found that Republicans are 4 times as likely as any other party to vote for Medicaid cuts.
Describe how a user interacts with the innovation. Data mining is usually done on a computer in a spreadsheet-style database, but it can be done with any kind of data in any format. It's a creative process, because searching through data takes understanding of the data and a creative look on the data to find a pattern between two things. The filtering down of the data to what really matters for the subject is called abstraction. Data mining is a process of narrowing a large set of data down to small bits of data that resemble a trend. This isolation is abstraction, finding what's truly relevant. Describe how the innovation consumes, produces, or transforms data. A large database on a server or a machine is usually where a spreadsheet is stored. This database is what data mining traditionally takes place within. First, a database is used to input data, then the process of abstracting or narrowing of that data occurs until a possible trend is found, or an output. Analyzing and verifying data is not part of data mining, but it's an important step in creating accurate algorithms and predictive models as a part of the knowledge discovery and data process. Describe at least one data storage concern, privacy concern, or security concern. The biggest problem with data mining is the ethical usage of its findings. Just this May, Facebook was caught selling advertisements targeted to insecure teens. The ethical implication of data mining is not regulated when it surfaces, it causes a lot of public discord and controversy. As big data grows and users are constantly surveilled, users lose privacy and anonymity. With increasing vulnerability for users due to little regulation, users are risking a lot. The graph shows that even government agencies are surveilling and tracking users, spending billions of dollars on intelligence and gathering in data mining. Unless regulations are put in place, users can be in danger of many things, such as being targeted and victims of violence or by censorship by governments. The possibilities are endless and terrifying when you look at these figures and consider how much the world knows about you, your friends, and your family. This is my references page where I sourced information from. This page is very insightful, and it helped build my understanding of the dangers and threats of data mining in everyday life. I encourage anybody and everybody to think about all the possible threats you risk by shopping in stores with surveillance cameras, shopping online, posting pictures on social media, and especially the digital messages sent through text, social networks, and on the web.